Hello and welcome to another video on standard form, and in this video we're going to be getting a bit more practice with writing large numbers in standard form. So I've already done an introductory video, so if you haven't already, please go ahead and watch that just to understand what standard form is and how we write numbers in standard form, what sort of format we write them in. So I've got 11 questions to have a go at in this video, so as always, pause the video and see if you can write all of these 11 numbers in standard form. And in the top left hand corner here, I've just put the standard form we use to hopefully help you along if you do get stuck. Okay, let's go through these 11 questions now. So question number 1, we've got 40,000. So if you look over here, we always start with a base number. So the base number always has to be between 1 and 10. So you can see here it has to be greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10, and we have to use all of the digits that we've got. So you can see here the base number is just going to be 4. So our base number is going to be 4, and then we're going to multiply by 10. We always multiply by 10. Now how many times do we need to multiply by 10 in order to get our this number of 40,000? So if we're starting at 4, our decimal point is going to be here. That's 4.0000. But we want to get 40,000. So we're going to multiply by 10 once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So our power is 4. So this is our answer, 4 times 10 to the power 4. Okay, let's look at question 2. So this is 2 million. So our base number is going to be 2. It has to be between 1 and 10. We can't use 20 or 200. And then again, we're going to multiply by 10. So let's put our decimal point in. I always like putting the decimal point in first and then sort of just moving it backwards, or moving it to the right, I should say, until we get to our number. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces to the right. So our power is 6. Okay, question 3. So this is 100 million. So our base number is going to be 1. And then we're going to multiply it by 10. So let's put our decimal point in. So that's going to be here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our power is 8. Now on this particular question, if we multiply anything by 1, well, that's not going to change the value. So I could just say that this is equal to 10 to the power 8. Okay, either of these would be fine. The 1 isn't really doing anything, but you wouldn't get marked down if you wrote this. But obviously you want to write anything, you want to write all your answers in as simplest form as possible. So 10 to the power 8 would be the final answer for this one. Okay, let's look at the next one. So we've got 900. So our base number is going to be 9. And we are going to multiply it by 10. I'm trying to keep color coordinated here. So our decimal point is here. Now we're going to go 1 twice to the right. So it's just 9 times 10 to the power 2. Okay, this next one. So we've got 54 million. Now we need to use all of the non-zero digits we've got. We can't pick 54. Obviously, that's not between 1 and 10. So the number we're going to use for our base is 5.4. So 5.4 will be our base. Again, we're going to multiply it by 10. Let's put our decimal point in. So our decimal point would be here if it was 5.4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places to the right. Okay, the next one is 11 million. So our base number for this one is going to be 1.1. Going to multiply it by 10. So let's put our decimal point in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1.1 times 10 to the power 7. Okay, question 7 is 43,500. So in order to use all of the digits, our base number is going to be 4.35 this time. We're going to 2 decimal places. And obviously we're going to multiply by 10. How many times are we multiplying by 10? Or let's put our decimal point in. So that would be 4.35. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully you're getting the hang of this. So we've got 4 more questions to go through. So the next one is 91,900,000. So if we use all of the non-zero digits, our base number is going to be 9.19. And then we're going to multiply it by 10. page is looking quite pretty at the moment with all of these colours. So let's put our decimal point in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 to the power 7. You don't have to do all of these sort of, squiggles, but it's just the way I like to do it. Okay, let's go on to question 9. So we've got 9,804,000. So our base number is going to be 9.804. We're going to multiply it by 10. And let's stick our decimal point in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this time. 10 to the power 6. You might be able to see a pattern here with the powers. So you can see, for example, this one here is 54 million. This one is 11 million. This one here is 91 million. Obviously 900,000. But when we've got a 10 in the tens, in the millions column, if that makes sense, all of the powers are 7. This one is only a single value million, so that's 6. This is a 100 value million, so that's 8. So this one here is going to be in the 100,000. If we find another one in the 100,000, well, this one's in the 10,000. So it should be one. The power should be one more than this. So the power for this one should be 5. So let's have a look. So our base number is going to be 4.715. And we're going to multiply by 10. So let's put our decimal point in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 5. So you can see there's a pattern with the power. So we don't even need to do all of these squiggles. If you know, if you can spot the rule or the pattern, you can just write in the power itself. It's always good to double check. So the next one is going to be 2.3487564. We're going to have to use all of these digits, and then we're going to multiply it by 10. Now this is in the tens of millions, so this one is also in the tens of millions, so I'm assuming the power is going to be 7. So let's have a look. So let's make sure we're using the right color. Let's pick fuchsia. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I was correct there. So these are the 11 answers. So how did you get on with those 11 questions? Did you get them all right? Well, hopefully you got them all right. If not, hopefully you can see where you went wrong. I'm going to do one more bonus question before I leave this video. So my question to you is, can you write this number in standard form? And notice we have a decimal place here. Okay, well, if we follow exactly the same pattern as before, we need our base number first, and we need to use all of the digits we've got. So our base number is going to be 4.80279. And just like before, we're going to multiply by 10, so that hasn't changed. I think I did it in red before, so let's keep that color theme. So I'm going to multiply by 10. Now, how many times am I multiplying this number by 10 to get to this number? So let's put our decimal point in. So our decimal point is between the 4 and the 8. Okay. Now, we're not going to go all the way to the end. Notice our decimal point only has to reach this point here. That's where our final answer is. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 places to the right. So our power is going to be 3. So this would be our final answer. 4.80279 times 10 to the power 3. 3, 2, 1, action. And you can see that this number is correct, because if I did multiply by 10 to the power 3, well, if I multiply by 10 once, that will give me 48.0279. If I multiply by 10 twice, that would give me 480.279. And if I multiply it by 10 again, I would get 4,802.79. So hopefully that gave you a bit more practice with writing large numbers in standard form. In the next video, we're going to take some numbers that are written in standard form and we're going to convert them back into an ordinary number. So hopefully you'll join me for that video, and thanks again for watching. Take care.